Hello and welcome to Wraggys Beers, Wines and Spirits reviews. Well, in the Wraggys Taproom. One does apologise. The computer died on me about 3 minutes to 7. It just died, and then I had to come back on, and it took all this time to restart itself. So if it does it again, I'll just use my phone only and just come off this StreamYard. Anyway, tonight on with the stouts. First on the list is Mackerson Stout. So there's a bit of background to this. And a good evening, mater. Now, I'll not see the comments for a minute. So, it says it's a milk stout, also called a sweet stout or cream. And I'm not reading all that rubbish. Anyway, in 2012, its ABV was lowered from 3% to 2.8% in order to qualify for duty relief. A 4.9% Mackerson's Triple X is brewed by Carib Brewery in Trinidad. Bless you. Heineken, eh? So anyway, let me put that off. Put this. It's better I do this way. Bit dark. Good evening. So let's start some drinking, because to be honest, after that messing up just then, I need a drink. So good evening. Yeah, there's lots of streams on tonight, isn't there? I can't go up the house to put some port in it. Oh well, otherwise I would do. So yeah. Yeah, lots. I've just been watching Barry and good evening. Barry and Chris Beer Reviews, their stream where they're eating some curry or something, and not my cup of tea, couldn't do it. So good evening, everyone. Apologises for being late. Damn internet, damn computer just died on me. All of a sudden, the blue screen of death. God, it's that cold in here. I can see me breath. Wow. On the Jagged Edge brew. Lovely. Yeah. Nice warm start, really. No, not much to it. Black. Bit of a tan head, 2.8% then. Right, with the ginger, what you do is, say you're brewing a stout, you'll chop the root, you'll get some root ginger, a couple of bags of root ginger, about £1.50 worth, chop it up, boil the root ginger and add it at the start of the brew. Gets that ginger going all the way through. And then leave it in until the last minute, until you come to fermentation, until you come to bottling it. Just leave it in. Keep that ginger going. You get a nice ginger, good ginger with it. It's like today, I'm at work and I've got a strimmer harness round me, and I've got an umbrella popped down the strimmer harness, holding the harness in place as I'm planting, because I'm kneeling down, planting. Luckily, I've got rubber mats on my knees, and bloody weather, brilliant. Yeah, brilliant for planting in. You know, brilliant for the plants, not so brilliant for me. But I didn't get wet, so you know, I might have looked a twat, but you know, these things happen. Yeah, so first on the list, it was done for medicinal reasons. I'll try and jump back, because I did read about the medicinal reasons, but now I've lost it again. Yeah. I mean, it was first released in 1909, Mackerson, so it's been around a while. Can't keep jumping between screens. Does man nothing. Yeah, it's a bit tough at the moment. I mean, I have got a marquee, but I need to get the plants out. Yeah, probably. Yeah, with the microphone, you mean? Yeah. Well, this is actually off my phone. But yeah, in time, I'll try and go for a more professional setup. Try. Although something smells like it's burning. I hope that's not my computer. Yeah. I'm getting a burning whiff. I don't. That's not good. Definitely a burning whiff coming from the computer. Oh dear. I can see this being ended. No, it's definitely it's definitely coming from the computer. Let me take the lid off the computer. Side off, see if it's something to do with this. Oh dear. Yep, it's definitely a smell. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. It's not good. Pardon my French. Yeah, I doubt it. Not the channel on fire. Yeah, I've opened the vent up now. It shouldn't be that hot. I mean, it's not exactly warm in the shed. Yeah, exactly. Rescue them beers. Yeah. Definitely a smell of burning. If it goes off if I go off all of a sudden, you'll know what it is. Yeah. It might be from my breath, actually. Good evening. So just keep your phone going. Wow, does that keep the feed going? Right, okay. Right, anyway, I'll carry on as long as I can. This is weird. Good evening, everyone. On a cold, probably. It did have I did have to do the heat sink on it once, and put a fresh heat sink on. But it's not smelling good. It'll go off soon, I think. I think it'll burn itself out, and then it'll get lobbed out the window. Good evening. Bottle of 1698. Can't hold. So yeah, only 2.8%. It is what it is. People come into Sainsbury's, used to come into Sainsbury's all the time drinking this. Good evening. One does apologise if the stream dies because my computer is not smelling very good. So what's it stout? Yeah, we're smoking on the channel tonight. It won't be called for much longer. No. And if it's gonna go, if it's going to happen, at least I'm not too far away to chuck it out the door. So all good fun. So if the computer goes down, because the computer's hosting the feed, as long as I carry on my phone, there's no issues. Is that what you're right in saying? Although I won't be able to see any comments, so that can kill the conversation anyway, which would be a bugger. I'll just talk to myself all night. I mean, I can do that anyway. 8 hours a day at work just talking to yourself. Spoke to the horses this morning. They weren't interested. Just gave me a look and like, oh, do one. And he put his head down and looked the other way, and it's like, oh, cheers. Here's me coming up being nice. So, oh, it's been one of them weeks. What with my wife getting back, drove into for some car, and yeah, it's been a funny old week. Drove down the M1 tonight, coming back from taking the wife for the second jab, and you're too pissed to see anything. Do you know? I can't remember the last time I was absolutely steaming. I do mean steaming. What's for dinner tonight? Chinese. Chinese for dinner tonight. Good evening. Yeah. Well, it's not smelling any worse, so I think the air getting to it's done it a world of good. Why it's even started to steaming Saturday? Yeah, I was a bit on top. Yeah, and I mean, really, really steam. Yeah, I hadn't done a pissed up with you in a long while. Yeah. I'll just apologise if I fall off the chair because the chair's wobbling as well. Not going well tonight. One of them days. So yeah, 2.8%. It's easy going. I've actually got tonight. Work, we're getting rid of some, so I grabbed one. got one of them to drink. I haven't got the Surger machine. Surger machine. You'll get me pissed midweek. That's a challenge, that, isn't it? No, I won't be. No, I won't sup in Mackeson's. You're damn right. I've got that as the last one, the North Star 2. I need to get it drank. I've got loads of it, so £2 a can. You can't fault it, can you? So yeah, I mean, for what it is, it's okay. It's at 2.8% though. It's it's neither here nor there, is it? The son's talking about taking me out for my birthday, but not the birthday week, the week after. Taking the train to Lincoln, and yeah, I'm going to suck the Surger. Yeah. I won't be adding any electric to it unless I put it on my computer. Westmore Triple. Oh, that Westmore's nice. Yeah, definitely something to say. Hey, this weather's awful, isn't it? I mean, how crappy is it? We had a crappy long winter, freezing cold, long winter. We've had more frost than I can ever remember as a gardener. And then we've gone in. Why? What's wrong with the Surger then? Hi, Mr. Goathead. How are you? And then we had a day in February where it was about 16 degrees, and you thought to yourself, yes. And then about one day, a couple of days in March when it was warm, and the same in April, a couple of days. And since then, that's it. It's just been cold, or like this, wet, miserable. It's got to change soon. We've got to start having a decent year. Maybe June the 21st, when the restrictions end. Necklace cleaners to stimulate Surgers. All right. We've got a necklace cleaner. I've actually got some. I'll ask the wife. Hogarden. You know, years ago, I couldn't drink Hogarden. The wife bought me a Hogarden. The fan is clean. I think it's motherboard's not that great. But a friend bought me Hogarden years ago. We'd been on a night steaming. We were in this pub in the Bell Inn in Nottingham. And we're in the pub. And he says, here's a beer that you'll like. And he drank with it. I took one sip. And bearing in mind, I'm steaming. One sip, and it's, oh my God, this is rancid. And it took me another hour and a half to drink 1 pint, or it might have been 2 hours. Nowadays, I can drink it, don't mind it. I wouldn't say it's a favourite of mine, but it's better now than it was years ago. Yeah, we need some sun, don't we? Oh, you're in Lincolnshire, mate? I'm going to Heckington, supposedly, for the week after my birthday. There's a brewery called 8 Sail Brewery. I've reviewed quite a few of their beers there. So there's one of them. Costa del Sol. Yeah, we're getting the full-on crappy British weather this year, and then some. I've never known a year like this, where it's been this cold, this wet, this miserable. Bellhaven Black Stout. Bless you, that's a nice stout. Very nice. Right, let me get off this and get on to something nicer. It is what it is. It's 2.8%, but you know, I mean, I'm looking forward to getting in some tap rooms. I am. And it's funny, I live in Nottingham. There's got to be 10, 15 tap rooms, probably more. Lots of micro pubs, lots of decent pubs. And I've never been in a single tap room. Yeah, the wind was a bit naughty last night, wasn't it? It was today at work as well. Kept blowing my umbrella off my head. There's a story behind that, obviously. So I actually put the umbrella through me strimmer on. It was all good fun. I stayed dry, so you can't fault that. So on the Murphys, and I think these people were bought by Heineken. No, I've been to loads of pubs over the years. Good evening, Treebor. How are you, matey? We need something. We need warm, don't we? An Old Tom followed by Ginger Tom. I'm definitely thinking of doing an Old Tom challenge. Uh, 8 Old Toms, 12 quid, 4 for 6. So 12 quid for 8 is not a bad price. It's not too pricey. It's doable, but for most people at least. Lovely, lovely colour on it. Nice pour. And yeah, doing one after another. And try and get someone like Blue Nose, Harry, because he can drink. And maybe even Craig is and Bowman. And all of us doing an 8 challenge. See who can do it. I bet everyone can. I bet I'm the first one to fall at the hurdle. Saying that, I've actually been in one tap, and that was only because I had to go in and buy some beers the other week. I didn't, because the drinking was outside. It was a day like this where it was chucking it down. But I'm not bloody. I'm not sitting outside in this way. But yeah, that's about the only time I've actually been in an actual tap room. So the computer's lasting. Yeah. I know Scott likes his challenges. Yeah. Duvel, 10 Duvels. I mean, if I can come home from work and neck a litre of whiskey, I'm sure. Good evening, Thomas. I'm sure I can neck it. I'm sure I can do 8 Old Toms. Could you do 8 Old Thomas while you're here? Yeah, it could be a community Old Tom thing. I mean, obviously, you only drink what you can handle. If you get to 4 and you're steaming, then you knock off, don't you? You know, you don't go any further than what you really can handle. You know, very good. Yeah, he certainly would, wouldn't he? Yeah. He definitely would. That's definitely up his road. Yeah. I mean, he drank. I watched that video only a month or so ago. He drank 10 hooligans and looked more sober than the rest of them. I think Simon drank 7 and he was steaming. Scott drank 10 and oh my God, good evening, Dan. And he was out of it. Scott was. He was rough. He was bad. Bless him. Rather him than me, though. I mean, there's getting drunk. There's getting ridiculously drunk. And then there's getting to the stage where you don't know what you're saying. And the poor fella, he just didn't know what he was saying. He was obliterated. Yeah, that's when you start jumping down over fences and that. Outside my brother's house, we'd had a drink, had some wine, and there's only a little edge like this at his old house. A little edge like that. And I'm not joking. It was a foot or foot and a half high. And me, like a twat, I went to jump it. Good evening. And I kind of got my foot in the hedge and splattered on the floor. You want to be careful, especially if you've been drinking. And you stagnate 6 years ago. That's happy for me. Although truly hammered, been a while. Taz, good evening. Yeah, I'm not sure how many duvels I could do. I think it's one of those things where I'd have to do it, but maybe do it offline just to see how many I could do. And then if I get to 3 and I'm already steaming, then just give it up as a bad job. Bloody hell, this year. To be fair, today I was planting dahlias, and if anybody knows anything about dahlias, they love water. So I'm planting, but the soil, Jesus Christ, so full of stones. You're breaking your fingers, hands putting the plants in. But this weather's perfect for them. But we need the warmth. How many different ales have I drunk? Whatever the years. Jesus. Thousands. Thousands. Yeah. Every time you go out in town, you'd have different ales. Especially in the last 10 years since I've been worked at Sainsbury's and then done beer reviews. Yeah, I know the weather's just cracking the temperature. I prefer Old Tom over Duvel. That's why an 8 or 10 Old Tom chap would be interesting, not Duvel. We do need it. We need it. We need it to warm everything up. The seasons are a month behind. We're so far behind on the seasons. Um, it's ridiculous. I mean, I've got my mild here, my imperial mild, and me ginger barley wine, my imperial ginger barley wine. I've actually put fleeces around them just to keep the temperature up, so they keep fermenting. I mean, I could take them up the house, to be fair. Longest day, June the 21st. Yes, yeah. Although in my last job, every day was a long day. Every day, 8 hours felt like 15. And that's no. No, I ain't, mate. And good evening, Jake. Welcome, mate. 105.9% ABV. That's, how many is that? 10, 13, 13, 14. Murphy's is nice. In fact, if I'm being honest, Murphy's is like a John Smith's. It's very Eurovision tomorrow. I never watch it. They shit on us all the time. They hate the British. Well, they probably hate the English most, but they certainly hate the British. Carbonation balls probably are better, yeah. But for cheapness, half a spoon of sugar. Cool Head from Finland. No, I've not had that. Did I already say? And yeah, Murphy's. I like Murphy's. I do. It's okay. I haven't had it for years, man. But not bad. Wilco Geordie Lager times 2 tins, 2 times brew sugar, 10 days later. I met. Sadly, he's passed away. But I met this a year and a half ago. I met the best Scottish person I've ever met. He was a veterinary surgeon. Ah, right, yeah, right, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I get you. I get you. Yeah. Now I can see where you're coming from. Um, yeah, I met a Scot. I did. He was a veterinary surgeon. I did his garden. Sadly, he passed away in January. But he was some bloke. He helped me last year when I was in a dark place. And, some great people out. Depends what Guinness. Now Guinness Foreign Extra. Bloody hell, that batters this. It's in another league. I always use sugar hardly. So this is going down nicely. Um, I might even get to 5 tonight. I'm not reviewing, so it doesn't really matter. I think a lot of craft beer reviewers probably turn their noses up. This is something that beer reviewers, yeah, it's all right just being a craft beer reviewer. To me, you've got to be trying everything because then you understand origin, you understand traditional beers, mixing and matching the beers. No, we're still waiting on a phone call for the car. Yeah, hopefully they'll fix it and it don't get wrote off. 2 bloody cars wrote off. I'd cry. Yeah, I'm on the second one there, Darren. Good evening. Yeah, half a teaspoon per litre. Don't overdo it on the sugar. Yeah, you've got to mix and match. Mix and match lagers, ciders. You want it, it's all about learning taste. And then you come across something that's in a traditional bottle, and it's bloody amazing. Ah, well, Doom Bar from Sharps is a lot better than Doom Bar from Molson Coors because Molson Coors contract brew Doom Bar. think it's Molson Coors. It's not Marston's. I'm sure it's Carling basically. And yeah, the mass produced Doom bars not as good as the as the normal stuff. A bottling gun? Nah, not really. Probably because I'm a tight kid. I've got a thing. I've got a pipe with a thing that turns it on and off. But most of the time, I put it in a barrel. So I'll transfer it from the fermentation bucket to the barrel, and then I'll do it from the barrel. Oh, the country lanes. Yeah, yeah. I'll scare the bejesus out of my workmate. Darkness from Loch Ness Brewery. There's so many beers, isn't there? You know, there's so many beers from so many countries, and each beer is an exploration. You know, just drinking it and necking it. You're never ever going to get the full appreciation for what it is. And if my computer actually worked decent, is it laggy tonight? Oh, my shed chills the barrel this time of the year. Top 5 kits. Beerworks Imperial Russian Stout kit, by far #1. Best kit, 40 quid. It's laggy on the computer, but not laggy on my phone. I normally see lag on my phone. Yeah. It's because I'm going through StreamYard. I scheduled this tonight. I don't normally schedule, but on these, I still smell a burning from the computer. It's available in Tesco Scotland, the Loch Ness. No, my homebrew's none of it's ready. It's all because there's no heat at the moment. It's bloody crap. Lagging bad for you. Usually the quality on StreamYard's better than the quality on normal YouTube. I usually I won't use it. I only use this on Tuesdays and Fridays because just to schedule. I can't schedule on my phone and jump back into it. I need to have a look on Google. Can I do a schedule using my phone? If I can, then yeah, they're both titillating along on the brews, but they're not. We need warm. We're just not getting the warm. Tamworth, Drayton Manor Country. Oh shit! Phone computer has died. I cannot see the flipping comments. That's it. Oh well, there we go. Bitch. So I'm gonna drink this and then come back on my phone only. So that'd be interesting, trying to keep up the comments. One does apologise. I thought it was going to be. Let me turn that off before it sets on fire. Damn. So, and I haven't got a clue how you kill the conversation after you come off, because obviously that's on the computer. I'm not on the computer. Damn, that computer's going to have to go in the bin. It's a 6-core processor as well, 16 gigs of RAM, but we have had issues with it overheating. So that's that. Well, I can look on the comments. Where's the comments? I can't see where the comments. Oh, chat. Right, there we go. Put the chat on. There we go. Oh, private chat. I want none of that. There we go. Comments. Hello. It's been thermo pasted, to be fair, but it's shut down. It's gone. Well, you can still see me. I can actually see the comments. Yeah. So I can see the comments. I can't see myself. I can actually just see myself fractionally. So sod it. We'll yeah, that computer's going in the bin. Shut the computer. I'm lucky enough, I've got another computer in here that I can use. So, yeah, it don't look like that computer's going to do anything anytime soon. Do I like Stouts? Yes, I do like Stouts. Yeah, definitely. A cool board for it? No, I've not got a cool board. It's got cool. It's got all the stuff in there. I did have it did have a radiator cooler. The radiator cooler blew, and all the stuff gunked all over it. Porters, I love porters. Yeah. Good evening. I'm not keen on laptops, to be fair. You know. Yeah. I thought you did. Yeah. Yeah, I like porters. Yeah, I love porters. Love porters and stouts. I don't. There's not much in between them. I know they say there is. You know, if you go into the history of porters and stouts. Well, this is different. So I'm responding now, and I can only just see myself. The data back, CompuClean. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what it is, to be fair. Young's double chocolate porter. I know they do a double chocolate stout. London porter, very nice, very nice. Fuller's London porter. Well, this is strange. Yeah, I can just about see myself faintly. Yeah. So I could actually do StreamYard directly off my phone if I really wanted to, which is kind of weird when you can't see yourself. But if you can't see yourself, you're not really worried anyway. Buy a new laptop. No, you're all right. No. It looks like it's done its deed. I'll have to just set the other computer up, and I might smash it up tomorrow. Let me think. A St. Peter's Plum Porter. Oh, absolutely lovely. I did see that the Argos. Yeah, you never go to never go to a normal shop to buy. Build yourself, self build, always the best way. 4 bottles of Cocoa Wonderland for £6. Can't go wrong with it, Craig. Can't go wrong with that. Beautiful beer. Asda's variety has got better. Yeah, that range update has helped massively. They needed to as well. Although all the supermarkets have done well, so you can't fault them there. Yeah, that's self build. That was originally a build for my son. Yeah, and then the radiator thing leaked. A Scotch ale barrel aged rye wine from Tanker in Estonia. After your exam tomorrow, good luck with the exam, James. Hope you do well, mate. Didn't think you were still at school, but there you go. Beast out. Different. Rum and raisin imperial stout. That's what I'm going to brew. I'm going to brew an rum and raisin imperial Russian stout. I'm going to brew that baby. Your has never got the new range. It's crap, isn't it? These supermarkets, it's all right advertising new beers, but if you're not going to go ahead and crack on with it, it's like me. Our Lidl didn't have hardly any of the new beers. Nothing else. It's crap, isn't it? Oh, Swedish exam. Yeah. I'm shit at memorizing words as well. 2 laptops. Best thing with laptops is to format once a year, start them again. Pete's Wicked Ale. No, mate. No, he ain't. No. Oh, woman raisin tomorrow. Oh, I do love a rum and raisin stout. I really do. Right, on to the next beer. Let me get a clean glass. I'll try and keep up with the comment. Even though the bloody computer's done a wonk on me. Yes, swine. It's been good, it has. So God knows why it's gone on. Well, So I'm on the Surga. No? Surga. Hey, Surga. See you later, mate. And have a good one. And good luck with the exam tomorrow. Let's hope you memorise your words this time. So, I ain't got a Surga, but I've got Surga beer. It's Guinness. Good evening, Mr. Bain Building. How are we? So I can't see how many people are on the chat. I haven't got a clue. I can't even see myself. Well, I can see like a faint version of myself. Yeah, because it's coming off my phone now. Directly off my phone. Yes, you could. With the barley wine kit. Yeah, you could. You could use rum and raisins in the barley wine. Yeah, 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 yeah. See you later, mate. Have a good one. I've got another PC down on the floor, so I can soon switch it, and I've only just set that one up as well. But I need to sort things out. What I want to do is have a full-on, get a better internet connection down to the shed. 33. Oh, there was 46 earlier. Oh, well, never mind. Right, anyway, we'll get rid of him, and we'll put Mr. Surga. Surga. Hey, Sergey. Sergey. So, 4.1%. It's basically Guinness draft that they have an electrical current to. Homebrewed Muntons Midas Touch. Ooh, what's that then? What is a Surga? Right. It's like a little machine, and you add a little bit of water to it, and it sends an electrical current. So you put the can on like that. You put it on like that. It sends an electrical current through, and it makes it into a proper draft. Although, why you would bother if you can get it on draft anyway, begs belief. More for hotels. Muntons Smuggler. There was a Muntons Imperial Stout on the internet, you know, and bearing in mind it's an Imperial Stout. So Imperials are usually over 6%, are they not? This bloody Imperial Stout from Muntons is 4.5%. How can you class an Imperial Stout kit at 4.5% an Imperial Stout? I don't understand it. I really don't. Ultrasonic cleaner. I might do that one night. A munter. Yeah. So lovely looking pour. I can see myself. Hello, Raggy. It's kind of weird. I mean, if I can do StreamYards on my phone, that is interesting. Although I might have bobbed it when it comes to doing a collab. You've never heard? No, I didn't hear of it either. I've only heard of it since I've been working for a hotel. It's a hotel thing predominantly, because if they haven't got Guinness on draft, it's a great way. You've got this Guinness in a can, it's draft, and then you put it on the Surga, and there is just there. Oh, there you go. Yeah, you can just about see it. So it's kind of weird. It's like talking to my phone with just writing on the screen. It's like the old days, really, when I just used to sit here doing beer reviews and you know, just chatting rubbish and chatting about life as you do. And in some ways, it's a good thing, because sometimes you see, sometimes it can be quite intimidating. You know when you can see like 46 and it goes up, so many people online, and then it's like, whoa, this is a bit scary. And all these different people. Smuggler is a clone of Speckled Hen. Ooh. I do wish they'd bring back out Old Nutty Hen, Old Spooky Hen, Old Hen's Tooth. All these need to come back out. It does you nothing that Green King have ditched off their range. Same as Witchwood. They need to bring back out Black Witch, Pump King, Dunkelfester. Too much of this dropping. North Wales. There's some good kits out there, isn't there? Definitely some good kits. I do like the Bulldog Brews kits, if I'm being honest. Evil Dog double IPA is just amazing. No, there was actually one year they brought out a spooky hen, an actual spooky hen. I drank it. It wasn't old speckled. And they actually also brought out one year an old mulled hen as well. And again, it wasn't speckled. Yeah. Old nutty hen. They've brought out a few over the years, but they seem to have just killed them off. For me, they could do a mixed case of hens and keep everybody happy. Good evening, mate. Are you back in the room? Yeah. I can't see you properly. Well, I can't see myself tonight. I can only see speckled hen. Yeah, it's okay. I mean, let's be fair. The best of the hens is the stronger hen, Old Crafty. So it's nice. Yeah, it's not bad. So they were getting rid of 11 cans at work. Some out of date stuff. Good evening, Lee. How are we? Oh, I'm only halfway through anyway. I'm on the Guinness, third one in, and then I'm going on North Star 2. Hey. And then I'm going on again. North Star 2. I've got a fourth North Star 2 somewhere. Chili Chocker Stout. Ooh, why is it a bit fiery? In some ways, seeing the comments like this is great because I can actually read the comments off ever so quickly. The only thing is I can't see myself. But then again, why would I want to? Yeah, not really. Your yellow sticker. Oh, yeah. So, yeah, I'm sure I've got another blooming North Star somewhere. Although I did neck one last night. I came down the shed and necked one. Yeah. I needed a late night. Good evening, matey. Apart from my computer dying and yeah, it died. It smelled and it died. Wonder if I can jump back on the feed. Let me turn it back on, see if it comes on. Now it's cooled down. Yeah, put the TV back on. This will be interesting. Mm. It's not burning yet. Was it? Fair play. Evil Dog's great. Yeah, really strong. Woodford's Old Cracker. Does the old woman know what I'm up to? Yeah, yeah, she does. Yeah. I call it a beer review. She don't know how to drink port. This one, Craig. No, it's actually what goes to supermarkets. I'm getting no signal. So that means it's not working. Turn that bastard off. Yeah, yeah. I didn't rate Bad Cat, no, although I bobbed up on the own brew. That's turned off. I reckon not today. I reckon it was so yeah, this is for hotels, Ken Craig. Yeah, it's a Surger version. So if you know what Surgers are, they're basically you pour the beer like that, you put it on this little tray, sends an electrical current through, and yeah. So yeah, I've got 11 of these bad boys. They were getting rid of them at work. Sacrilege. No, I've never seen it. I've got 11 of them now. They're out of date, but I don't shit about being out of date. The old Tom poster. It was sent to me actually by a great friend of the channel, um, Lee Allsop sent it. Yeah, very nice. And I do love old Tom anyway. West Indies Guinness, beautiful. The Porter, very nice. You'll love that. It's really decent. 6.1% if memory serves me correctly. But yeah, bang on. If you like your stronger stouts, but you want to stay supermarket, do West Indies Porter. Go to B&M if you've got a local B&M. Try the Nigerian Foreign Extra and the Irish Foreign Extra. They both say Foreign Extra, and it's only in small writing. Basically, it's a hotel version. Hotel Guinness only. You can only get this in hotels. And if you want, Craig, I'll save you a can. It might be out of date, but just so you can taste it. Good evening from Iceland. And bless you, yeah. Not the store. I like Iceland, to be honest. The store, yes, good place. Some great food. But yeah, great place in the world to live as well. Wow. And next, still hurting her a bit. Yeah, yeah, still hurting. What are you brewing, Steve? What version of lager? Just out of curiosity. You've ordered your grain system. Ooh. Love Brewing do an all grain system. It's only something like it's their Grainworks or something on 300 quid or something along that. Hobgoblin Gold. It's different. Hobgoblin Gold, I find it's a dilution of the Hobgoblin brand. They could, but I've got Hobgoblin IPA. Yeah, it dilutes Hobgoblin's own brand, which is a bit strange, really. Or the Geordie one. So there's a good fella on here who actually brewed two Geordie kits together with a kilo of sugar of each. So two Geordie lager kits, 2 kilos of sugar in one. Is it? That's strange. A grandfather, yeah, yeah, me too. It's the price, isn't it? You've got to justify these prices, haven't you? No, Guinness alcohol free was released. There was an issue with it. It got scrapped. It got took off the shelves. It's not been out since. Not anywhere have I seen Guinness alcohol free. I mean, my wife bought me an air still, so that was an investment that I just couldn't afford. But she got me one. That's a good investment if you know about air stills. Obviously, watch out for legalities and all that stuff. But grain brewing, with grain brewing, you can use that. I'm sure you can use that as an air still as well. To do distilled stuff. I'm sure you can. Be interesting. Bottled of Wilco's lager. What, the artisan lager? Yeah, I like the strong stuff. I don't want the 4%. Stuff 4%. I want the strong stuff. Yeah. I don't want piss weak lager. Hop Foundry. Why is that? Why is that great? Out of curiosity. My legs. It just looks like I'm talking to comments. can't see me. I can see a vague impression of myself on the camera, but it just looks like I'm talking to comments. It's really weird. Ah, rightio. That's interesting. To be fair, an air still, once you've brewed a few times, then the cost is mega, mega brilliant. You know, when you think that the cost of a litre of whiskey, a bottle of whiskey, we'll call it a 750 ml bottle of whiskey for about £2, £2.50, all in. 40 pints of pure gold. Oh, Woodford's. Yeah, 4.3%. That was good. Yeah, the air still is one of the safest ways of doing that sort of thing. Comes out at 3.9%. Yeah, it's all what you want to drink, isn't it? The ABV, if you don't want to go too heavy, then it does pay for itself in time. Yes, yes, not all. Although the only downer to having spirits, say you do two lots of washers, you do 2 lots of spirit brews, and then you make it into spirits using still spirits. You know, you can make anything, anything. Have I tried the Nick Gherkin? No, I've never even heard of it. The only problem is, you know, if you suffer from mental health issues and you're going through a tough time, the ability to have spirits on hand is deadly. It happened to me. Yeah. I get you now, Craig. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Twice as nice. Jesus Christ. Who thought that name up? Twice as shite. You can't do heavy lagers no more. All right. Turbo yeast of 25 litres and 10 kilograms of rhubarb wine. You sound like my sort of own brother. Yeah, 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 yeah. Let's just brew some strong stuff. Jobs are good. And good evening, Chris. And how are we? See, I'm using hydrometers now only because people moan at me for the ABV. So I'm using hydrometers on the pour. Do I care what the ABV is? No. As long as it's strong, I don't give a monkeys. But yeah, I'm not so keen on hydrometers. Um, Obviously, the weather has took a turn for the worse. It's so bloody cold and wet at the moment. Uh, we're in March temperatures. We're in the end of May nearly, and we're in March temperatures. It's ridiculous. Testicle kit. Yeah. All's good. Cold, chilly in the beer room tonight. Oh, it's not warm in here. And I've got to get it cleaned up next week in case I get visitors. Yeah, usually I'll wait for the bubbles to stop. You know, with the hydrometer, I'll just wait for the bubbles to stop. I know what you mean. Yeah, it's nice in some ways now to know what the true ABV of the beer is going to be. Both these beers and even the Vimto wine. The Vimto wine's got a fleece around it. Yeah, and I'm going to wait until the weather warms up. I'm in no rush to bottle anything until the weather warms up because it's pointless. When the weather warms up, they're brewing nicely. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I've seen that. Tilt hydrometers. Yeah, yeah, a bit out of my price range. Yeah, yeah. Our good friend Harry from Blue Nose Beer Reviews, who's also doing a live tonight. So you've got a lot of people doing lives tonight. You've got me, Barry and Chris were doing a live earlier. Um, yeah, Harry and Mersey Beers, Adam Mersey Beers, they're doing a live, and I need to catch that live later. Our good friend Craig is doing a live from 8:30. I need to be off for 8:30. 1170 with 8 kilos of sugar. 1170. Wow, that's going to be a good percentage. 15%, do you reckon? 16%? I mean, one of my brews I'm looking at doing is definitely the Beer Works Imperial Russian Stout. So it's 40 quid straight away. Blue, white, and red. Second shelf. Blue, white, and red. Do you mean the smooth ale? I can't. Tetley's smooth. 21%. Knockout juice. Damn. Pity you want in Nottingham. Come round for a tester. It is freezing, mate. It is freezing. It's not warm in here. I need to get the beer room set up properly. Yeah, yeah. It's Tetley's smooth ale. Yeah, I'm going to do a maybe next Tuesday. I'm going to do a smooth ale night. I'm trying to get all the Boddingtons if I can, but I'm not paying for a 4 pack. And I've got some beer drinking to do next week on my 2 days off. Mr. Bullman's coming down, him and his good lady. So I'm going to meet up with them, and looks like I'll be doing some drinking in Nottingham. So I'll be getting home steaming. But it's all good, and going around the beer rooms. and that. So let me get this one out of the way. It tastes nice. It tastes just like normal Guinness to me. It's about 3 months out of date, but on the traditional stuff like Guinness, dates don't mean a thing. On your craft stuff, maybe so. Recommendations for a kit: all day long, Wilko's Stout kit. Then ask the community what they would add into the kit. 12 quid for the kit. So if you're on a budget, Wilko's Stout kit all day long is the best kit to go for. 1 kilo of sugar. You can probably go a bit higher, but there's so many people on here who can tell you. You could probably add cocoa to the kit, coffee to the kit. Mango Jack IPA. Oh, bless you. Is there a beer with good rhubarb flavour? I can't remember. I can't think of an actual rhubarb beer. I have drank a rhubarb crumble from Bang the Elephant, and it was a collaboration brew with Trinity Brew Company. That was nice. Oh God, yeah, I fancy sampling the 21% rhubarb wine. Jesus, I'm not pissed, honestly. Steaming? No. Yeah, you can drink this out of a can. Yeah, it's just because it's meant to go through the Surger. But if you don't ain't got a Surger, you just drink it normal. New Hampshire, yeah. with dates on beers, if it's above 2 years, then even I'm struggling. 5 kilograms. Whoa, get it in. But yeah, there was always a limit, you know. I mean, if you was at a car boot and someone's selling old stuff, you buy one, you take a sip, and then you think, if not, chuck that, don't buy any more. Prunes, yeah, prunes are decent. Can't beat the old prune wine. Oh dear, tomorrow. Although I've got a busy day tomorrow, so I won't be looking at the computer tomorrow. That's kind of knackered the StreamYard thing up, unless I StreamYard straight off my phone. It has knackered the collabs up though, but hey, I mean, with your stouts, you can do so much with stouts. If you want to go for something easy with your stouts, fruit wine, yeah. For some strange reason, when you type, it always puts your name before whatever you say. So say, obviously your name's Trebor, and it puts Trebor. Fruit wine is a legend. It must be your phone. It's kind of, yeah. I don't see anybody's doing that. It's kind of strange, but it must be a setting. 3 pairs of boxers. Yeah, yeah. Broom wine's good. Yeah, it's not for the faint-hearted. The broom wine. I want to get Bullman on the broom wine. Yeah, 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 yeah. Loran's flavorings. So with those Loran's flavorings, how much would you need to add to make the flavor worthwhile? Say it was a plum flavoring. Say you had a stout, a plum stout, but you want a sweet plummy stout. You'd like a Titanic brewery stout, not a bloody, some random brewery stout. Rhubarb and custard cider, yeah, 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 the covers. How much of the Loran's flavouring? And obviously you'd add it at the secondary fermentation, right at the end, basically, before you bottle it. The prune wine return tonight. Faint parted. How many's online? Just out of curiosity, because I can't see Bob. Fake farted. Yeah. $40. Wow. And welcome everyone in the background. I would know how many was online if my computer didn't die on me. Good evening, you. Does everybody in the beer industry know you? It's like I'm reading comments tonight from somebody who's got a tap room, John Waterman. And then you commented on his thing, and he's just added me as a friend, Trinity Brew Company. And he's on about his tap room, 10 hours in his tap room for 10 quid an hour. I'd be up for that. Although I'd need to be drinking. Yeah. When all these home brews brew, I'll have enough beers for a lot of things, I tell you. The Imperial Mild, that's down Hughes Avenue. You the Beer Kid, everyone. Beer reviewer and a big drink. Good evening. How are you? So I've got an Imperial Mild that's brewing, an Imperial ginger barley wine, Vimto wine. That's different. And right, coming to the end of the Guinness, I'm going to drop on the North Star now because I want something stronger. So let me get a clean glass on the Blue Monkey glass. Oh, I'm not steaming, but I'm on the way. Ah, right, yeah. They did a collab with Bang the Elephant. It was a rhubarb crumble beer. It was amazing. Top-notch beer. Yeah, I'm not doing reviews tonight. I'm just drinking, chatting, stuff reviewing. This is a beer. This is probably, until Death Star comes out, this is possibly the best stout or best beer in supermarkets. Is it the best beer though? What does everyone think? If you've had it, North Star 2. I can't tell if you can see it. I think you can. Just all I can see is writing in my face in the background. Hello. Yeah, Gormish. That's not beer. Not beer. So 9% Lervig, Northern Monk, North Star 2 Imperial Stout. Whoa. Oh, the hazelnut on the aroma is amazing. You can use vape flavoring. Oh, that's weird. Like CBD. I could do a CBD stout. Different. At Sainsbury's, they would have took that ticket off the shelf because they're losing space for sales. It's all right advertising something, but you're just losing sale and you're peeing people off. But is that what they're trying? Good evening, Disco. How are you, mate? This time last year, I would be home at 3:20 and hitting the whiskey at 3:30. But it was a different year. It was a different time, especially round about this time last year, when all the stuff hit the fan. £4. Yeah. For some reason, £2. I walked in, there's like, what the hell? £2 for North Star 2. And North Star 1's on the shelf for £4. And I'm like, one, two, three, four. Brown pet bowl. Bless you, mate. The only thing with barrels that I will say to you is barrels are harder. Once you crack open a barrel, you've got to drink that beer. If you put wine in a barrel, you're fine. stronger ABV. You know, beer in a barrel. Beer for me, beer should always be in bottles because you can go for longer. It is a nice one, matey. Yeah, £2. I bought 4 of them. I wasn't going to buy that many, but in the £2 each, I left one on the shelf, and I got Westmore triple for 50p. 50 flipping pence. Where is it? Yeah, I'm not jesting. Look at that. The 50p is on the label. If you can read it, I can't see if you can read it. But yeah, 50p for that. 9.2%. Get in. Plastic barrels. Oh, bless you. You're in Blackpool, eh? Oh, you're watching Blackpool, rather. So, and a few Guinnesses. Bless you, mate. Good on you. Let's certainly win. I've got some flip tops. Yeah. I've got about 9 in total. Yeah. This was Morrison's, not Tesco. That's what I might do, Bolton. I'm thinking, and I'm really thinking of doing an Imperial Russian Stout, £10 for free. That is good. Ooh. I'm thinking of doing an Imperial Russian Stout with rum and raisin. Have I had Resteltrum? That's how it's pronounced. No, I haven't. CBD Stout. Yeah. Show the anxiety. I reckon at my local one, they did the wrong one. Yeah, I reckon they ticketed the wrong one. It is. I personally think this is the best start in supermarkets until Death Star arrives. When Death Star arrives, that's going to be the interesting part. Do you? Ooh, I'll have a look. See, I'll have a look. See later. Yeah. I mean, I want to brew Beer Works. So those who do home brewing, Beer Works Imperial Russian Stout, best flavored lager. Peroni Doppio Malto, although Tetley's number 4 is pretty damn decent and a lot lower ABV. I want to do Beerworks Imperial, a litre or even 2 litres of rum, raisins, Imperial rum and raisin stout. But smash that bloody ABV. 2 litres of rum in a 24-litre brew. Get in. Kirsch stout, cherry stout. Yeah. In a few years' time, West. No, I still haven't had it. No. Dead weird this. Can't see myself, and I'm talking to comments. It's like shit. 5 pints of proper job. You got your job in there, didn't you? In Lincolnshire. Whereabouts in Lincolnshire? Yeah. So 20. I've got a 30-litre vessel to do my fermenting in. 24 litres of Imperial Russian Stout. Let it brew, but also do the raisins, smash them up, mash them up, and boil them up and mash them. Then drain them. Add the 2 litres of rum to it. So it's going to be strong. We're talking fucking strong. God knows how you'd get the ABV. How would you get the ABV? Because I don't know how you do it. Let the Imperial Russian brew. Then at the end, before you actually bottle or actually transfer it to a barrel, and then add the rum and raisin to the barrel, and then leave it for 6 months, and then bottle it. Yeah, sounds like some strong shit, doesn't it? Just like this, actually. Beautiful. Going down a tree. So, welcome to everyone in the background. I'm on North Star 2 tonight. Probably the best Imperial Stout from supermarkets. That is a good deal from Love Brewing. Yeah, 30 litre bucket. Always go for 30 litre. For God's sake, don't do any less. 1 kilogram of raisins and 1 litre of rum in a Kilner jar. Bless you. Oh, I wish I lived near you. Hydrometer, airlock, sterilizer. 19 quid's a good deal. That is a good starter kit. Yeah. Belgium strawberry beer. Right, there are two options. Bulldog brews do a strawberry beer. It's a 4% strawberry pale. Whether it's Belgium or not, I'm not sure. But Love Brewing, again, do a Belgian, and it is Belgian, strawberry beer. It's 23.95 because I've looked at it myself. So the only reason I know, I'm not a god of knowledge, far from. But yeah, it's about 23.95, 40 pints. You could probably brew short if you don't want 40 pints. Looking forward to my Chinese tonight. Starving. I had nothing to eat all day. So I've been at work all day and I've not had a single thing to eat. I've had 3 cups of coffee, cup of coffee when I got home, 1, 2, 3, 4 beers, and nothing to eat yet. Lervig and Northern Monk. This is amazing. Is it as good as the first one? It's equally as good. It depends if you like almond or you like hazelnut. It's only down to your personal preference and taste. The beer itself is absolutely unbelievable. Yeah. I sometimes think, that by drinking certain beers that they class as a meal, that you're getting the calories you need just from the beer. And hence why I do a full day's graft at work and I'm not I'm not starving, because when I'm starving, I know I'm starving. No, mate, I was outside kneeling down on the wet soil with a strimmer. I've got a harness for my strimmer. So I've got the strimmer harness on with, and if you look on the YouTube community page on the Wraggys Beer Reviews, you'll see me with a picture of an umbrella shoved down my back. I know, I can't wait for the chef to start doing some cooking. Fucking starving. I want to go to work, take photos of the cooking, and the food, and just send it to the wife. See you later, mate. So just so everybody knows, our good friend Craig, Kent Beer Reviews, from our past 8, is doing his live night. It'll probably end up about 1 or 2 in the morning, though, in Craig. And he gets British beer reviewers, American beer reviewers, some amazing people. If you've got the time to go on and have a nose there, it's well worth doing. Trust me. Mr. Jav, wholeheartedly. I'd love to review both. Love to review both. Have I made cider kit? Yes. I've made Bulldog's toffee apple. I've done Magnum's strawberry. Go, Ted. How did the strawberry turn out? That strawberry, Jesus Christ, it's lethal. This is a fucker on that. And there was another kit. Can't remember the name of. Any Yorkshire brewers? Sure. Oh, so it's dead weird. This I can't see anything. It's like talking to. I'm just talking to comments. Yeah, a good addition to the beer review. This to like Wraggys Beer Reviews is the beer review community channel on Facebook, because it's a great place, not for just me, for anybody, any YouTuber who does beer reviews, and any fan of homebrew and beer to come on, post your stuff, let us all know. You know, it's great. It's a great place to have a chat. Yeah, yeah. They do. Lord's Brewing. Yeah, yeah, yeah. He's a good bloke, John. Yeah, he's a nice bloke. Yeah, decent bloke. Go Ted. Was the strawberry cider strong? Because when I drank it, bearing in mind this was a few years ago, so obviously I can drink a lot stronger stuff now. But was it a litre and you're like, oh man, I'm steaming. Oh, I love the homebrew. You know, I drink things from all perspectives, like cider, whiskies, lagers, you know, craft beers, normal beers, traditional beers. You know, it's all about the flavour. You know, you don't have to do it is from. um, you don't have to do just craft. Craft, yeah. A lot of people just like craft, but a lot of people like the traditional as well. The traditional sells more than the craft, so you can see where the majority of the population are. Although a lot of people like the craft as well, obviously. I mean, there's some more kits I want to do. Thanks for joining, Treebor. See you later, matey. 6.3%. What was that for again? Can't see the comments, so I can't scroll the comments back. Can I? Oh, I can actually. I won't do it just in case I get lost. 6.3%. That's decent territory, that is. That's Adnam's broadside in a bottle territory. So, suitably starting to get drunk now. But been a strange old night. Um, See you later, mate. So, let me see if I can turn my computer back on. Or is it dead? Probably dead. It depends. You know, we're brewing a 40 pint kit. One, it depends on the ABV at the start. It also depends on if you're going to add sugar to it or add spray malt, light malt, whatever. There's lots of elements to increase ABV. You can brew shorter. Um, oh, that does not smell good. I've got a laptop. It's donkey's years old. Um, yeah, it's not doing no. I reckon that's dead. That's oh, never mind. Brewed to 20 litres. Yeah, 20 litres is good. Yeah, it's a good graphics card as well. The old system's a good system. I had a radiator cooler, water cooler, or whatever you call it, and it blew and it spilt water all over everywhere. Water or whatever it is in the system. I dried it out, left it. I put new heat sink on. It's been working fine, but tonight it's obviously gave up the ghost. I may put the graphics card and the memory into the other. I've got another base unit. Put all that into the other base unit and see how it goes. 6.3%, not bad. It's a shame, but computers, eh? Yeah. 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 I've just turned it off, so I've just turned it off now. Oh, definitely feeling the strength on this. That 9% really its own. Um, I'm missing comments now. Well, there we go. Wow, lots of comments. Good evening. Talking about pissed up. Need a wee. Back in 2 seconds. Oh, keep eating. What I've another 9%. Where's all the 9% go? Oh, this there. Bless you. Oh. Anyway, good evening. Yes, that's some good steam coming off my wee tonight. Water in the fake grass. Yeah, I've got fake grass at the side of the hot tub room. Yeah. Sometimes you have to go and pay for better yeast as well. Better yeast to do the sugar to up the ABV. Yeah. I mean, I've done some kits. No, you don't always need to add more yeast. Sometimes the yeast, depending on the variant of yeast, that the brand that you're getting it from, some yeast can just carry on, and some yeast struggles. Good evening. So, oh, it's raining. It'll have washed out. That's my excuse, and I'm sticking to it. MJM42 for the stout. What do you think that the ABV is going to come out in the stout? And with the rum and the raisin, will the strength of will you be able to ferment any of the rum? I wouldn't have thought so, but just out of interest, just how strong is that rum and raisin stout going to be at the end? What do you think? As a guess, more than anything. Anyway, it's half past, but sod it. Wife's doing cakes. 8 to 9% imperial. So that's after adding the rum and raisin. So is the initial kit like a 4% or something, and you add a litre in like a 24-litre brew or something to get to 8.8 to 9%? All very interesting. I love to see the calculate. What you'd need to add to up it even further, because that's just me being me. Like grabbing a Wilco Stout kit at 4%, brewing it and adding a litre of rum with the raisin to make it a stronger rum and, a stronger kit. Now, do I have a last beer or do I think no? Okay. Still not in your Morrison's. It's absolutely lovely, matey. That's 1 kilo of Demerara sugar, 1 kilo of spray malt, room to 20 litres. Right, yo. Good evening, Bowman. And because fuck it, fifth beer of the night. I don't give a fuck. How many do you reckon you can drink the 9% stout? A few. North Star 2, beautifully. If you've had North Star 1, it's basically North Star 1 with hazelnut. That's all it is. So, yeah. Oh, and what's this? It's another 5th beer of the night. 2 9%ers. Job's a good one. Brewdog's Tony Oploni. I've not even seen that. Are you at the pub or are you at home? Same time, but need to do it. So, looks like I'm going on till 8:45. I'm sure the wife won't mind. Red card, but you never know. Oh. So, basically, it's just hazelnut instead of almond. That's the only difference between North Star 1 and North Star 2. Brewed the same, beautiful. Yeah, £2. £2. I wasn't going to buy that many, and there were so many bargains at Morrison's last week. I ended up spending £45. Yeah, bars. A raspberry and white chocolate milkshake IPA. Ooh. What's the ABV? I walked into Morrison's last week, and I'll tell you what, I walked in at the right time. I wish I'd have gone a day earlier. There was bargains of beyond anything I've ever seen before. Spent £50. Cheers, mate. If I didn't have a wife up the house, I'd just keep going till I'm absolutely pissed as fuck. But pardon my French, to everyone who speaks French. Yes, pissed as fuck is a French word. Yeah. And yeah. I don't know how many's watching, but the job's a good one. 5.6%. How many are watching, just out of curiosity? Doesn't really matter in the grand scheme of things, but it's just all I can see is comments. I can't see myself. I can't see fuck all. If I didn't have a missus, I'd probably be dead by now. But there you go. 38. Oh, and welcome everyone. Yes, I'm not asking for likes or other things, but hey, get the beer down you. That's what it's all about. The milkman's not there. Yeah, usually them stickers break apart when you they're meant to break apart. Them sort of stickers. Yeah, we had them at Tesco's, and if you tried that shit, they break apart. But obviously, maybe ours is different. Second job tomorrow. Whoa, I've got 2 jobs in the morning, and then I'm driving up to Rotherham. I'm driving, wife's driving back. I'm going for a drink. Fuck it. And in the new car, so we've got an hire car, 21 plate, a Kia Sportage. Yeah. And until the BMW shows its face, you're in the pub for the next 6 days. Bless you. Legend. Beer reviews from the pub, Mr. Bowman. I want to see you on Tuesday night doing beer reviews from the pub. Now that'd be funny. Sadly, next week my son's working away. So the wife can't come with me. I can go out, the wife can't. So, but it don't matter. It's all good. I'm going to try and do a review from a pub. Yeah, if I can get a pub where I can. I think it's about being brave. Yeah, it's a nice car, the Sportage. Rubber bumpers. Yeah, fucking need them. Fucking hell. 20 years, not had a bump. The wife, 6 years, not had a bump. Fuck me, 1 month, 2 bumps. It's like shit. the fucking odds of that happening. If you could have betted on it, you'd never got odds. And now it's made me such a fucking scared driver. I'm scared as shit this when I'm driving. Best game in dominoes, is it? There's lots of other games in pubs you can play. I won't go down that route. Good evening. And for those watching, our good friend Craig has started his beer reviews, has started his live. So if you're flitting from channel to channel, it's a good place to go. Lots of people. At least we did it. I hope the season ahead that Nottingham Forest sort themselves out. I hope. It looks like we've got a good manager. Chris Hughton is a good manager. Let's be fair, no shadow of a doubt. But he needs to get rid of some of the shite we've got. Derby, wow, you need to get rid of your manager. I like Rooney somewhat, but he's not your manager. He has no idea. Yeah. Good evening, Jake. And how are we, matey? So, fifth beer in, second North Star. Got to say, going down a treat. I do like the North Star at £2 each, even better. Can't be much longer though, because I'm going to get a bollocking. And I can tell as well, my voice has started to get pissed. Yeah. I think Rooney needs to come back off the bench and start playing again. Suitably refreshed. I actually had a Beak Brewery beer yesterday. An Imperial Stouts was amazing. Tobacco and coffee. Ooh, awesome. Yeah, I don't do cakes. So she knows that as well. So we don't do cakes for each other. So I'll go to the Tesco's and get her a £2 cake. Job's a good one. No, we're football. And it's like with people, with workers, the Euros, they still going ahead. I'm looking forward to seeing Chelsea. Is it Chelsea versus Man City? I will actually watch that game. Yeah, I'm definitely on the red card this though. Yeah, yeah, I can feel it. I feel fucking twattered. Good evening, all. Yeah, I had a few too many. I had one too many tonight. Gary Neville. I think he made a good manager. Champions League next Saturday. Right. Early reviews next Saturday. I'm not colliding with that. Early reviews. Go and watch the football. Jobs are good. And sitting and watching the football. Hopefully with some decent beer. And I do mean strong beer. Holding back the years. Do, do, do. Brilliant. Brilliant song, by the way. Yeah. Salt. Fucking hell, salt instead of sugar. Shit. That's different. Gary Neville's better with the women. Let's go there. Am I having another stronger beer? No, fucking not. Stuff now. Steaming now, rather. Why is anybody taking the knee? Doesn't matter, bolting. No, put one more. I'm steaming there. Castle in the Sky, 6.8%. Ooh, Asda. I've not even seen that one. I've got a certain bloke from Carlisle coming down next week, so I'm not doing any supermarket trips this week. But after that, until a certain bloke called Mr. Craig Bear Reviews comes down, I've got a month of going around supermarkets again. But steaming. Fucking computers let me down, bastard. No, I can't. Fucking steaming there. And next week, me and Mr. Bullman Bear Reviews is coming down the Bear Room, hopefully, and we'll do a prune wine review with Bullman's Bear Reviews. We'll do a pint each. That'll test it. That'll test it. See how he is. Bring out the man in him. And the toilet's not far away as well. I'm used to it. I've drank it a long time, nearly 2 years now. Jesus Christ, it's been a while, you know. Certainly been over it. It's been a while since I've done the prune wine. And yeah, you're probably much more of a drinker than I am. But yeah, a dual beer review from the beer room. Yeah, that'd be interesting. On Bullman's channel, not mine. Yeah, that would be interesting. Yeah, yeah. If we can squeeze it in. I know he's busy. Now, my eyes. Last week's review with Greg I think it was a really good review. I think we both, the timing was excellent. It was really good. Take some adult nappies. Yeah, the timing was good. It was a very decent review. I've not had no feedback from Castle Rock Brewery as of yet, but I'm open to it some stage. What was that, about 6 dragon suits? Fuck it now. Not for me. Bottle of port with the stouts. Yeah. I've got some port in the house. Yeah, in the storm. Well, North Star 2. I've had now 4 cans of it. And I can say, without a shadow of a doubt, oh, Jesus Christ, steaming. Fucking steaming. North Star 2 is by far the best beer in supermarkets. At 9%, a Lervig and Northern Monk collaboration. And yeah, I've got the pellets down. And eggshells as well. Yeah, somebody told me about eggshells. Fucking horrible when you squash them up. All that slimy fucking egg sliminess. Disgusting. 5.7. Yeah, this is a 6.4 out of 5. You'll be buying some tomorrow. Sub pellets or beer. Corona beer sign. Yeah, they'll be going cheap these days. Yeah, no one wants Corona. No one wants Corona these days. North Star Refectory Monday in Leeds. Bless you. Well, the North Star's not Northern Monk, is it? It's North Brewery, isn't it? Surely. Unless I'm wrong. Oh dear. I want to apologise if it's windy. It is every morning. Yes. Yeah. Every morning I hit the toilet, it's a war zone. Yeah. And you know, I step into that war zone and I'm there and I'm ready. And I'm ready to unleash and then flush the toilet afterwards and use the brush. That was a good one. Oh, oh now, quick. Yeah, they're both 9%. One's almond flavored. One's hazelnut flavored. Yeah, it'd be boring. Yeah. Go-to hangover drink, coffee. You met Northern. Fucking hell, what a waste of stouts. Use salt. Slug pellets. Putting beer down for them. Fuck that. Drink the beer. So, thank you everyone for watching, commenting, liking, and subscribing. Been a strange night because I can't see them. Can't see myself. I can't see the comments properly. Nottingham Forest and Derby. Yeah. Tasty slugs. Right. Thank you everyone. Been a great night. Been a strange night. I'm sure when I sign out, the comments will carry on because they do. It just carries on after you sign out. So there's nothing I can do with that. So, you know, for everybody commenting, it will just carry on. Cheers, everyone. Been a great night. Going up the house, going to get a bollocking and hopefully some Chinese food because I'm starving and I need the dinner. Plenty of beer tonight. One needs to go. Cheers, everyone, and we'll see you soon. And the comments will carry on regardless if I'm here or not. Mr. Kent Beer Reviews is doing his live tonight. So for those who are interested in other beer reviewers, good evening, Disco. He's a great beer reviewer. He knows his beers. He's a good lad. You know, he's had a tough time, like most of us, in the last year. We've all suffered toughness, but he's a good lad. Cheers. And right, got to go up the house and face the music or the bollocking. Cheers. Right, I'll switch this off. What does it fucking do? Right, cheers all. God, I look, fuck me. Fucking hell, I look old. Oh, that. Leave.